Hi folks, welcome back to the deep dive. It's Andy here. This video introduces progression 2 and we're going to make some tweaks to everything that we've covered before. I'm going to create a little exercise for you that gives you a sort of way into Mbavarira, which is a beautiful song. I've got a different instrument here. It's Nemakonde, which is effectively a Mavembe or Gandanga tuned instrument, but the Nemakonde part refers to the fact that the low note is around an F. Mavembe Gandanga instruments, you might remember the note sixes sound or feel like a home note or root note of a major scale. Just have a little listen. If I move from this six up to this six, so that's the Mavembe Gandanga feature, and the Nemakonde part says it's got that feature, but the low note is around an F. So yeah, there's so many different sort of points of orientation in Mbira music. Let's get on to this exercise then, or this way in. In the last video, progression 1, we looked at root notes 1, 3 and 5, 1, 3 and 6, 1, 4 and 6, 2, 4 and 6. That's kind of like the easiest progression to remember of all these 7. We're just going to transpose it. That means slide it. We're going to transpose it up one note. So we end up with the pattern 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 7, 2, 5, 7, 3, 5, 7. I shouldn't have played that with my thumb. I should have played it with my index finger. 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 7, 2, 5, 7, 3, 5, 7. The thumb's work is mainly these 3 notes. There's a sort of imaginary barrier here between the note 2 and this next run of notes from note 3 upwards. But you'll see people crossing that line with the thumb and bringing their index finger down as well in many instances. So we've got that root note pattern now. Let's just bring it over here onto the left hand side of the instrument. I'm going to be using this note 2. There's a chance you haven't got that note 2 on your instrument. If you've only got 7 notes down here, you've probably got a 1, a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 2. The note 2 is usually added to Gandanga, Mavembe, Nemakonde tuned instruments, but and less common on Nyamaropa tuning, but forwards Nyamaropa tuned D Nyamaropa that he uses in the Tadzangara demo for the Discover Mbira pack that's free in video description. He has a note 2 on that instrument, so that can be a bit confusing. So let's bring this pattern across over to the left hand side. I'll use this note 2 to start off with, and then I'll show you simple adaptation without that note 2. For now, why don't I just play the notes together? We'll have 2 on the left and 2 on the right, and 4s, 6s, 2s, 4s, 7s, 2s, 5s, 7s, 3s, 5s, 7s. We could alternate left, right, left, right. If I play each note twice, so I'll have this note twice and I'll have this note twice, we can sort of alternate them. I'll do left, right for each of our notes. Oops, sorry. Nice. So if you don't have that low note 2, let's pop it up here, giving us our previous videos. You'll already know now that we can play octave pairs if we wanted to, something like this. When we get to 3, you can play that twice, or you can play 5 and 3, it's 3rd and root. In this instance, I'm going to play the 7 and the 3, the 5th and its root. 5th and root are the most popular note choices. So the whole thing. Oops. highs and lows we've done. Let's do lows and highs just to get us into this pattern, and then I'm gonna pop some tweaks in, and it's gonna open things up for you massively. Loads of fun. Playing the root notes of the progression in the right hand isn't a sort of common approach. So there's something that Forward does in his Mbavarira recording from Nighttime Nemakonde, that album. I'll pop a link to that in the video description. He kind of orients a lot of his right hand around a little pattern where he shrinks the range down to these notes. And there's a really simple way into it. He plays root, fifth and fifth. So the first chord he plays roots, next chord 4. What's the fifth of 4? 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. So we're gonna play 1, so it's fifth, and then 6, it's fifth is note 3s. We could play a 3 here or a 3 here. Yeah. 6, 7, 1, 2, 3. 6 is the root, 3 so it's fifth. You'll see me juggle between these 3s, either that one or that one. So our first part of the song becomes, I can play octaves. Let's go 2, playing its root, 4, it's fifth, and 6 is fifth. Root, fifth and fifth again for part 2. Our chords are 2, 4 and 7 now. Fifth of 4 is 7 is 4. Let's listen to those first 2 parts. Cool. Same again for part 3. Root, fifth and fifth. Our root of 2 is 2. Fifth of 5 is 2. 5, 6, 7, 1, 2. Yep. And our fifth of 7 is 4. So part 4 becomes, and then part 4, our chord 3, its root is 3s, and we already know now the fifth of 5 is 2, and the fifth of 7 is 4. Whole song. One. Sorry, my battery light's just popped up. Let me turn it off. Cool. So now we've got that right hand pattern. We're going to use that as our orientation or anchor against which we improvise in the left hand. We're going to bring this right hand, instead of playing on beats 2 and 4 of each chord. So for chord 1, our first chord, we played left, right, left, right. Sorry, left, right. 1, 2, 3, 4. So a 2, 4. We're going to bring this right hand onto beats 1 and 3. So we're playing right, left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, left. Across the whole song. Let me show you what that looks like with our octave pairs, and then I'm going to open up this this left hand improvisation for you. So right hand first. Now, same little right hand note pattern that we just worked out, and where I play 3s, I'll either play them here, or a mixture. So, right hand first. Sounds pretty, yeah. Awesome. So now you've got that structure down. That's kind of like the part that you really need to get before moving on to this next thing. We're going to play our left hand notes during each chord, you can now choose from roots and fifths, and they were taught in video 7, Left Hand Liberation. There's a download for you guys that are subscribing to the deep dive or that are using Mbira.online. I introduced, say for chord 2, this note circle that's got 2s and 6s, it's roots and fifths. For chord 4, we had a note circle around here that had 4s and 1s, it's roots and fifths. So there's these nice note circles all over the instrument. Chord 3 wasn't covered there, but it's really simple now that we know that the root for 3 is here and its 5th, 7 is here. 3s and 7s, there's only one more, there aren't any more 3s, and there's only one more 7 down here, so this is our note circle for chord 3. Yeah, 3s and 7s. Let me just play the right hand that we've just worked out, noodling around these note circles for each of the chords, and then yeah, I'll show you this nice exercise that you can play, and it gives you a way into the song. So for chord 2, we have that note choice there, 2s and 6s, roots and fifths. Cool. Once you've got that down, you can move on to the next chord. Chord 4, we had this note choice, didn't we? Our note circle here, roots and fifths. Our next chord, chord 6, we took 3s, it's 5th. The note circle I taught in video 7 was 6s and 1s, but we're going to play 6 and a 3. It's root and 5th. So we've been a bit more strict on roots and fifths here. This still can be thought of as a circle there. So we had 2, 4, 6, now we've got 2, we already got that one. 4 and 7, we're playing this note. Our roots are here, our note circle was there, it had 2s, it's 3rd, but we're going to play 4s, it's 5th. It's easy to remember because we're already playing 4s over in the right hand. So those two parts together, 2, 4s, 6s, 2s, 4s, 7, part 3, 2, 5, big note circle, 5s and 2s, roots and fifths, 7 we've already got, 3s now, 3s we covered that, we've already got 5s and 7s, the whole thing, 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 7, 2, 5, 7, 3, 5 and 7. Cool. A really powerful exercise that. Once you've got that down, it's going to open up the possibility of doing this kind of thing, playing the right hand on beats 1 and 3 of each chord and the left hand on beats 2 and 4 of each chord, choosing from roots and fifths in the left hand, any order. We play root root, fifth fifth, root and fifth. You probably wouldn't go for fifth fifth. You go for a root in there to help orient yourselves for now. Let's see what happens. sorry about that. With the chord sixes, this note 3, it kind of limits us to one extra note choice on top of our sixes. So for chord 6, let me include ones as well, and that's going to open up some possibilities up here that I really want to show you. Oh, 2, 4, 6, sorry. Nice. We haven't got a 3 up here, so for our chord 7, I'm playing this upper left hand register pattern, but whenever I get to chord 3, I'm hopping down here. So instead of hopping down to capture that 3 to go with the 7s, why don't I play this 5 here? So it's 3rd and it's 5th, and then we can express chord 3 up on the upper register along with all of the other chords. 3, 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 7, 2, 5, 7, 3, 5, 7, 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 7, 2, 5, 7, 3, 5, 7. On the lower register, 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 7, 2, 5, 7, 3, 5, 7. Mixing it up. Sorry. Now you've got that down, or once you get that down, you're going to have a pattern here that's kind of like an anchor. It's a fixed thing that you're playing. Eventually you'll get some freedom there, but the focus in this video is left hand improvisation. Once you've got all your roots and fifths for all of your chords, that exercise is quite rewarding because it sounds pretty. It's going to put in your hands a system that means you're going to be able to do this kind of improvisation. I'm not going to explain what's happening here other than I'm playing that right hand pattern we just did and choosing from exactly the same note options during each of the chords, and I'm randomly expressing or going through different sort of patterns, different rhythmical patterns. Let's see what happens. So everything that you've just got in your hands from there opens up this. Oh, sorry. Okay, so hopefully there's some sort of inspiration there for you to pursue with getting your roots and fifths sorted out in your left hand. Wish you all the best with that. Head over to the deep dive subscription to grab your downloads to help you work through this. And yeah, enjoy Progression 2. Check out the videos in the video description. There's a whole playlist of Progression 2 videos I put together, and I absolutely love this instrument. Made by Leonard Chernike. Oh yeah, you can't see it. His name's written. Oh no, we got it on the bottom. Yeah, there we go. I might have pronounced it wrong. Chernike. Great stuff. Enjoy, everybody. Thanks so much.